No apologies for that. Dealing with arseholes that aren't in the session. But anyway. Time for a beer. Well deserved. Right. Welcome everyone to Tier 3. This is round 2 in Brazil. I have no idea what's going on yet, as I've been dealing with people trying to get into the lobby. We have 16, should be 19. Anderson is on the way, and 2 others couldn't be bothered to show up. Is what it is. Go and have a look and see what's going on. So we got Marshall setting the pace initially with a 108.9, and kind of like last week again, quality time's insanely close. Yeah, for sure, very, very close. Top 2 guys in the 108s, P3 and P4 on a 109 dead, and a couple of tents as we head down throughout the field. I have to apologise with me tonight. I have a massive ulcer in my lip and it's very difficult to talk. Yeah. Let's see. Teabag. Is Teabag on a lap? He is not on a lap. He's leaving a few drivers through. I believe Clay Mull is on a lap. He is heading towards turn 4. He's got a lot of battery already. Didn't race here Friday night, so I have no idea what the battery issue or the battery situation is. Looks tidy enough from Clay Mull, just heading into sector 3. Not a whole point to sector 3, bar this left-hander, which he takes nicely. Bit of exit curb. Try to stick as left as possible. Try and get the fastest line to the line. And let's see what he can do. Definitely needs to be a 109, and it's not. It's a 111.4 from Clay. Puts him P12 at the minute. Hound is on another lap. Tyres is what I need. Apologies. Teabag on hards. What the fair enough. A stick on with Hound, see can he improve. Just coming up to the sector 3 split time, and he's 7/10 up, and that's going to be decent on mediums, to be honest. See what he can do. That's a 109 flat on the mediums for home. That's a good lap. See what Teabag's at. I'm just wondering, does Teabag not have any practice done and he's just using this as laps? Anybody else on a lap? Clay, no. Ninja Cavalis is on a lap. Let's see what he can do. Doesn't have a time on the board yet on the soft compound tyres. Just coming through sector 3. Took that little left-hander and pretty much straight forward to the line. Let's see what he can do. That's a 109.3 from Cavalis. Decent lap from him. Puts him up to P7 at the moment. Of course, if the other guys don't join, we're only going to lose one driver here, and Luckman has retired, so everyone is through. Yeah. Now we're used to here. 16 is an absolute piss take, but what are you going to do? The Ninja is on a lap as well. We stick on with him. Doesn't have the time on the board yet. Just heading towards turn 4. Down to 5th. Bit of apex curb on the left. And plenty of curb on the exit. Nicely done from Ninja. That must be a glitch, Dave. It says you're P16 on mine, bud. Take a look at that, I'd say. Ninja coming around the last corner, heading towards the line, and let's see what he can do. Doesn't look the worst lap in the world, but it's not the best either. It's a 1:10.7 from Ninja. As I need to invite some people. Apologies. Anderson. Apologies for that. We need to send a couple of invites. Let's have a look. Geezer is on a lap and he's a couple of tenths up as well. Let's see what we can do. Sector 3. Just coming to sector 3 and he's 4 tenths up. Looked a bit sluggish there out of that corner, but he's heading towards the line. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve? I think he lost a lot of time there. I might be wrong. Yeah, doesn't he improve? Wow. Point size Geezer with a 1:09.1. Puts in P6. Decent lap from him. Very decent lap. And that should be enough. But it's Brazil. Quality can be tight. Northpack is on a lap, but he's over. And he's recharging. So hopefully he has enough fuel to go again. But he has enough time to come into the pits if he needs to. Anderson has joined the session, so if he selects his car, he should have enough time to get out and around if the game will let him. Sometimes it doesn't if you join this close to the end of a session. Not really sure why Northpack. Okay, he's going again. Fair enough. Stick on with Northpack, see what he can do. Slightly over on his time, and Anderson is in, and he should have enough time to set a lap. And he's slightly under through sector 2. And with Anderson though, he needs a decent bit of an improvement here in sector 3. Heads towards the line, let's see what he can do. And he improves, but he doesn't move position. Keeps himself P12. Clay Mull has gone again, and he sets a 1:10.7. He has improved as well. Car in the pits. Anderson is on an outlap. Is anyone else on a lap? North Clay is not on a lap. North's not on a lap. He's on the way back. Is Ross on a lap? He is not, but he will be. So I think Anderson will be the next to go. So let's stick on with him, see what he can do for his lap. He's straight back into the pits. I don't know why, but he is. Strange one. Does he have a quality ban? He does actually, doesn't he? Yeah, I think he has a quality ban, so that's fair enough. Ninja, whose game crashed, is on an outlap. Carl in the pit still. So that's Carl gone, which is strange. So yeah, everybody else is through. Carl, King Luckman is gone. A couple that have supposed to be here are not here. So that's it. Everybody's through. Been a long time since I seen a guy with a quality ban get through to Q3 or Q2, but good for him. Seconds on the clock, and that's Ross for the purple sector 2 as well, just over on his time, so must have lost some time in sector 1. Let's see what he can do in sector 3. He invalidates, and he would have been a fair chunk up, but he's through, so it's not too bad. Anderson has left the session. Yeah, Ross, I fully agree with you. It was, yeah, I'm not sure what to say. It was, let's call it strange. So confirmation there. Marshall quickest on the mediums, followed by Full Send Dave on the soft, only a couple of thousands behind, and we will lose King Luckman and Carl. No time set. Anderson on the quali ban, no time set either, but he still gets through. T-Bag 101.94 on the Hars is that's my prediction for pole. He's only 5 tenths off. Yeah, lapse of concentration, Ross. You could call it that. You could call it a lot of things, to be honest, but so let's go Q2. Actually, did anybody get the weather that's watching that could let me know? Dry at the moment. Scout or the sky is a bit grey, but doesn't look like any rain around. Sun is still shining. Just wondering, is it the same for the race? Judging off them quali times, I would suggest that's a dry setup, so it's probably dry for the race. Full dry, lovely. Thank you, Ross. Who is going to be first? It is Steve, so we'll stick on with him and see what kind of a time he can put in. So that is Hone just starting his lap. We'll right on board and see what this looks like. Should be down to around third here. Take a bit of apex. He goes deep. Probably the low wings he's using. But let's see. DRS activated. Back flap is over. Open. Anderson back in the session. Down to fourth here. Yeah, looks a bit swirly through there, but might get away with it. Does seem to be struggling with wings, but I might be wrong. Let's see. Tricky little sector 2 and a tricky sector 3 as well. This little left hander here, a bit of grip issue, but he doesn't seem to have that. Down to third, small glance at the apex on the left, and full power all the way to the line. Has reserved a bit of battery here as well for the final run, which he should be using right now, and he is. Let's see what he can do. That's a 108.9 from Steve. That's a good time, and definitely a good time. Also 109.4, full send Dave, a 109.1. Didn't catch the guy ahead. North Pack is going to cross the line for a 110.2. A couple of guys ahead again. You're going to stick on with Marsh and see what time he does on the mediums. And that's a 108.9 again on a U set of mediums, so that's looking quick. Teabag, 108.8 on fresh softs. Got 2 RV or stakes coming through, so let's see what Harvey can do first. 108.8 from him. Clay Mult across the line, much improved from Q1. That's a 109.7 from Clay. James Brown with the fastest lap at the moment by 3/10. They're about, and a 108.5. Anderson is in the pits. Chip has just started his lap. Let's see what Chip can do. Stick on with him. Going to be meeting a bit of traffic now if they can stay out of the way, which they do. Oh, Chip just invalidates. I think that was Clay. Yeah, it was. Was it? Yeah, it was. I don't think that was an invalidation or an impeding. Chip just probably saw the car ahead, got distracted, and invalidated, unfortunately for him. That is Cavalis. It's not Cavalis, it's that Teabag. No, it's not. Could have swore I just saw Mercedes coming over the pits. I did, it's Cavalis. And why is he still in the pits if the track map? That explains that. Technically he was in the pits. Now he's on no lap, and he's going to be the next one to go, so I'll stick on with Cavalis and see what he can do. So on board with Cavalis as he is going to set his first time in Q2. Let's see what he can do. I'm on board with this because I like the on boards for quali. I think you get a much better feel of what kind of a lap someone's putting in as he heads towards his second one sprint, which is a 17.7. Gonna be honest, I've no idea if that's going to bad, but turn 4 looked nice. Very nice. small bit of a lap up there, but not too bad. Heading towards this little left-hander, small bit of curb on the apex, which he doesn't take. Curb on the exit, heading towards the line, and he has a good bit of battery left that he's deploying already. He needs to be careful that doesn't go to 20%. That's going to be costing him time now, but nonetheless he's there. Let's see what he can do. It's a 109.1 from Cavalis, puts in P7. At the minute is Steve on a lap. He is, but I've been on with him, so I'm going to jump back to Ninja, see what Ninja can do. Teabag thinks he's done enough for the 108.8. Scrappy enough, 2 turns 1 and 2 from Ninja, but he gets it there. Bit of traffic ahead, so hopefully they stay out of the way. Needs to do a bit here. He's got Ross at a P10 109.6, so he's the second off the pace to make it through at the moment. Didn't catch the sector 1 split, but I will catch the sector 2 split. Let's see how much he's improved. Needs a second or more. He's only got 2/10, so unless he made a big mistake in sector 3 on his first run, let's see what happens. Can he improve? He does by 6/10, but he doesn't move position. That's a 109.9 from Ninja. Chip with the fastest lap so far. That's a 108.5. That knocks Point-Size Geezer down, who's out on the mediums for some strange reason, but he is nonetheless. He's only runs on a lap. North Pack is not. Full Send Dave has just started the lap, so I'll stick on with him, see what he can do. And he invalidates at turn 4, so that is that for that lap. Clement is on a lap. He's not. He was, but he's not. Is it a burner lap from Clay? Potentially. I know he's not a fan of it, but let's see what skis are doing. He has backed out. Full Send Dave has invalidated, so there's nobody currently on the lap. So yeah, guys waiting now for the final run in Q2. Actually, I think that's Clay who has gone on a lap, so I'm going to run on with him, see what he can do. And he's over on a sector 1 time. Still look a bit squirrely through turns 2 and 3, so needs a big sector 2 and sector 3 to try and get himself out of that drop zone. See as he heads towards that sector 2 split time, just before the final corner, or well, the final last racing corner. Couple half 10 up, not enough. I'll probably be coming back into the pits if I was him. Does he have enough time to get around? He probably does, but he doesn't, and he does take the chance. He's heading towards the line. Let's see what he can do, and he's slightly over his time. Should have enough time to get in and back out, as long as he doesn't delay on his in lap. And he's gone very wide there to try to leave the car show, I would think. He sees that car, and that car is not there anymore, so yeah. He's in low fuel mode, is he currently? Maybe? Nope. Okie dokie. Is that the Haas of Fort St. Dave? It is. Marshall has retired from the session on a 108.9, which is probably okay, to be fair, but yeah, probably is. Let's see. Full St. Dave is starting his lap as we speak. No, I'm not sure Clay has enough time to get in and back out again. Probably doesn't. Yes, he probably doesn't. I wouldn't think he does anyway. Let's see what Dave can do. Sector 1. Fractionally over on his time at the moment. That looked very squirrely through that section, if I'm honest. Heading towards the sector 2 split time, and he's fractioning over again. So he needs a big sector 3. He might as well go to the line. He won't have time to get back out and back around again. Did he lose some time in sector 3? Maybe that ERS where it is won't be helping him. I'd imagine he's well over, but he's not. It's fractioning over. Still think that's probably enough to get through, and there's a massive spin. Needs to get out of the way because there's a car behind him, and he does that. And that is the Ferrari of Northback, who's a lap, so I stick on with him. He's a 10th up through sector 1. He probably needs it, to be fair. Just have a look and see where Geezer is. Ross, they're both behind him. So I'll stick on with North and see what his time is like through the sector 2 split. And I'll pop back if necessary. He's 2/10 up, so he's probably okay. Let's see what Geezer can do. Just on board with him now as he comes to the sector 2 split. He's a couple of tenths up as well, but that looked very squarely through there. Ross is heading towards the line. Didn't realise he was there, but he is. Can he improve? He can, and it puts him P10. Geezer, what can Geezer do? Up to P7 for Geezer, knocks Ross out of quali. Also is well over. Ninja is the only one now that can get out of the bottom 5 here in Q2. Anderson doesn't set a time at all, so he'll be starting P15. It's up to Ninja now to see can he knock out Northpack, who's at a 109.1. Ninja on a 109.9, so he definitely needs a fair chunk of time here. Let's see what his split is. Will it be enough? He's 24 seconds over. And is he an AI? Oh my god, I just commentated on the card that was in AI, but I should look at. Sorry, must invite a guy who wants to join. Ralphie, let me find you. Apologies, I was just inviting someone. So yeah, confirmation there, Chip Hazard with the fastest time, and unfortunately we will be losing Ross, also Clay and Ninja, and Anderson, who didn't set a time. So close between Ross and P10, so unfortunate for him. Be back in 1 sec. Apologies for that. Needs to. Did it do? Where am I? That's Hound. Wow, that's a nice time from Hound. 108.4 from Hound. Dave on 108.8. Next one to cross the line will be Marshall. I'm expecting a rapid time here, 107. It's not, it's 108.4, but it is good enough for provisional pole. Harvey, 109 dead. Didn't catch the next one through, but Cavalis, what can he do? A 109.1. James Brown, both across the line. That's a sick time. It's a 108.3. Northpack to follow him over the line next. What can he do? That's a 109 dead. That is nice. James Brown, 108.3. Couple of tenths between the front pack, but again, very tight. Geezer, I don't know why he's on the mediums again, to be completely honest with you, but you know what? Fair balls, he's in Q3. He probably deserves to be able to do what he wants. Apologies again. Need to invite. Where's this dude? L. Do you know what? I'm just gonna have to invite the reserve group again. Sorry lads, Lucas needs an invite. Sorry guys, this today has been an absolute nightmare trying to get this grade full for everyone, and yeah, I haven't sent out invites, but anyway, first runs are done. Just give me a second, I need to double check something. Lucas Q. Okay, Lucas is in. Ralphie, are you in, kid? Ralphie's in. Okie dokie. And my phone is going to go dead now as well. But anyway. JJ Trim, do I want some company? Absolutely. I will invite you there now, buddy. JJ, where's that? You are invited, JJ, and I'll get you to the party as the last runs are starting as we speak. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, actually, I think there's a space there, Clay, so he could just join and then retire at the end of the session. Let's see. Invite. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, if he doesn't join until after the session. Apologies everyone for that. Let's see where we are. A lot of guys in the pits. Chip Hazard is not on the lap. He's a couple of seconds over. Is Harvey? He is. Let's see what Harvey can do. And that's a purple sector too from Harvey as well. Powers towards that line. Stop the battery before it goes under 20. He doesn't do it, but let's see what can he do. It's not the fastest lap, but it's enough for P2. Provisionally a 108.3 from Harvey. Missed that guy. The next one is Cavlis, I would think. Let's see what Cavlis can do. Up a couple of tenths through sector 2. Heads towards the line. And a nice improvement for Cavlis. Puts in P7 for the moment. And that was a purple sector 3 actually. Is that North Pack on a lap? It's not. James Brown is on an out lap. Anyone on a lap? Harvey on an in lap. Chip is on a lap, I think. They've just been doing so much. So, yeah, I think he's on a lap. So let's see what he can do. Cavlis just crossed the line. So yeah, either way, it's just Chip at the moment. See what he can do. And he's up a couple of tenths. So this might be too far off. If he can hook up sector 3, he might be a million miles away. Gonna go on board with this. Let's see. Cuts the track as short as possible. He doesn't. Let's see what he can do. And he's up 2 tenths, but he doesn't move. That's how tight this quality session is. Mental. We got home just starting the lap. We'll stick on with him. Is T-Bag on the lap? He's not, he's just starting. Chipping on the way back in. So yeah, I'll stick on with Hone, see what he can do as he heads towards turn 4. That's a purple sector 1 from Hone. Caution to the wind at this point. That's a yellow flag in sector 2. I'm not sure why, but it is. Appreciate that, JJ. Hone, sector 2. Split time, he's over, so he lost a lot of time in sector 2. And I don't think there's enough in sector 3 to gain that back. So, but let's see. Heads towards the line now. He doesn't, he comes back in. James Brown is on a lap. Geezer is also up, but James Brown will be next across the line. So I'll stick on with him, see what he can do. 108.3 at the moment. Didn't catch his first split, but I will catch his second. Is he up? Is he down? He's fractionally over his time with that lap initially. He's over his time and it's still purple sector. What happens here? He's 2 tenths over. Yeah, I drained that back in sector 3, did that, but next across the line, I don't know. It should be this guy, whoever that is. That's Geezer, and he's 9 tenths up. He's not too far off 108 dead, which would shoot him way up the standings. Let's see what he can do. And that's point size Geezer with a P7 to 108.8 from Geezer. Cracking that from him. As we now have reached the end of the session, anyone crossing the line now cannot set a lap. Is that a Ferrari? It is. That's Northpack, I believe, who's 4 tenths up, so he won't improve. That'll be a P10 start for Northpack. The Haas of Full St. Dave is coming through sector 3 right now. It's a purple sector 2 from Dave. Let's see what he can do. Heading towards the line, he cuts that fair tide and he moves them up, but not enough. P7 for Full St. Dave. Point is Geezer is up. He's at an in lap. That's fine. James Brown is on an in lap. Harvey now forward towards the line. Didn't catch the splits, but let's see what he can do. Can he improve and take pole? And he does. That's pole for Harvey. It's a 108.2. 3, 4 at the moment. Marshall's back into the pits. Yeah, whoa. Harvey taking pole on his final run in Q3. A 108.2. 3-4 from Harvey. James Brown taking P2 at 108.313, and again the same as last week. Couple of tenths between the top few, and yeah, mega job. Right, time for a beer. Back in a sec. as we just start the formation lap. Not sure if JJ is here yet or not. Take a look. Nope. Just give me an invite just in case. Then I will double check. As my phone is charging and I won't see it after. Sorted. Right, let's have a look at the tyres. Broadcast. Position change. Tyres. Oh lad, there's a lot of softs there. Not sure on the softs, but let's see. Got a second beer open and my vape, so I'm laughing. Cars just forming onto the grid. You can talk to me all you want in the chat, but unfortunately at this moment in time I don't have my phone on me. Yeah. So let's see what happens here for this race. Round 2, Tier 3, Brazil, Season 12. Also disqualifies as he does. A lot of cars. Are they pointing? I'm not sure. Please change that angle. Lights are up. 4, 5 lights. And away we go for the Brazil Grand Prix at Sao Paulo. Harvey gets a good launch. And he should be ahead of Marshall, who looks up the inside, to be fair, on the mediums. Kind of a lot happening. Hard to see. Couple of cars off of track, but looks to be a pretty good getaway. Marshall all over the back of Harvey as we head towards turn 4. And he doesn't get it done. Harvey runs a bit wide and yeah. That's a yellow flag. Not sure what that is. Gonna stick on with this for a second. It's James Brown, not Marshall. Apologies to Marshall. Everybody getting through. Just gonna flick through the grid and see where we are. Car trim 10 seconds. Strange. Peel that after, bud. That is Clay Mull around, unfortunately. And he span again. Very unfortunate for Clay Mull. Back of the grid. A couple of spins on them softs. Not sure what happened, but unfortunate. We'll try and have a look around. Lucas and Ralphie going side by side through turns 1 and 2. Ballsy. Lucas on them softs. Probably has to make up them places initially in this race. The softs won't last long. Gotta make the best of them while they're there. As he shoves also wide. Yeah, you know, it's fine making use of your tyres, but you don't bully guys off track, and that's also with his standard 3-second time penalty. Let's have a look around. The field is tight. Go on with Ross, see what he's at. He's on the back of Cavlis. I'm going to go back to the front at the moment because this is heating up now. James Brown has taken Harvey before turn 1 as well. DRS now has been activated, as that's a funky overview. Clay Mull didn't get damage out of that. He just span out either himself. It wasn't on board, so I didn't see exactly what happened, but yeah. Oh, the grid is insane. Top 14 within DRS of each other. Ralphie a small bit back. JJ has joined the session. So should join me on comms in the next while. I'm going to have JJ on comms so I can call him a dickhead to his face. Well, not to his face, to a... As good as you're going to get for online. Yeah, it's a massive DRS train. The entire grid, bar P19, is within DRS of the car ahead. And that's a yellow flag, sector 3. That is Ninja, who's had an issue. A lot of these guys are going to use this DRS now to recharge. James Brown is out in the front, so he's susceptible to that. Attack from behind. Will Marshall have a look at it? Marshall got past Harvey, didn't see that, but he's got there. And that's another yellow flag. Is that Ninja again? Oh, wow. 3-second time penalty for Luckman. Lucas up to P12 now. Lap 4 up to P12 after starting. I'm going to say P18.
Good evening, sorry I was a bit late.
Alright, bud, what's the story?
I went to log on to join and my thingy had run out, so I had to renew it quickly. I've had one tonight.
Yeah, it's a classic race. Here's JJ, the top 60 within DRS. It is what it is. It's kind of mental stuff, as it always is. But first time doing comms with you, actually. That's good.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I said before you joined I could call you a dickhead to your face, so you're a dickhead. It's not your face either.
I'll take that as a compliment, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm riding on with the front view at the moment. James Brown and Marshall and Harvey are having a right good one. Side by side everywhere. Hone just sitting back, watching it all unfold, waiting for someone to do something stupid. Kind of what I do, to be honest.
Yeah. It is close, isn't it? Now I've just sat down, it's still really very tight. Cut the gaps opening up from 7th and 9th.
We've seen this through all the tiers for the first two races. It's just so close. Didn't think it was going to be this close, but it is.
It was like that on Friday. Just when you get into a few battles, once you're out of the DRS, it's so hard to keep up the group in front. There's always someone towing them along.
Oh no, that is Hone who tags. Oh wow, that's Hone's race. In a spot of bother, made a look up the inside of turn 1, didn't get it. Got caught and he's down in P10 now. Disaster for Hone. Can't see if
he could end up in carnage here. Carl, what's he gonna do? No, it's pulled out.
I'm not sure exactly what happened Hone there. It didn't look to be anything caused by anyone else, but he's all alone P10 now. Unfortunate for him. Oh, his North Pack is chewing grass, and that's a 10-second time penalty, which will be removed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's that sector 2. If you get pushed off on the inside, you tend to have to cut the grass.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to know where to look at the moment.
Is Marshall going to be able to have an attack in the second DRS zone? Let's see.
It's the softs here for me. How long will they last, JJ?
Oh, not long. You're looking around about now. They're going to start going off.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It kind of puts into the 2-stop territory, but
yeah,
you need a safety car unless you want to. Oh, that's Hone and Anderson going side by side in towards turn 4. Anderson up on the inside. Hone hangs it round, goes off track, and stays ahead.
Osso's dropped down. Carl's moved up as well. What happened there?
Cavlis and Fulton Dave going toe to toe as well through sector 2. Cavlis just sneaking ahead of Fulton Dave.
Back. See there, see where they are now. It's going to be so difficult, if not impossible, for them to be able to catch the group.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a long DRS down the main straight. It's yeah. I found that myself, and you know what? You just gotta think about it. You know, the more you drain your battery try to get there, the worse it gets for you, because you're never going to get there.
No. Anderson.
Yeah, I just on board with that at the moment.
Let's come back
Ninja with 10 seconds as well. He's having a mare at the back. Whatever's going on there. I'm gonna go to the front couple for a while. James Brown all over the back of Marshall. Yeah, the front five here are still with DRS. They have pulled the gap out to Cavalis in P6, who's about 3 seconds back. Luckman with another 3 seconds. Ninja has retired from the session, and that's the safety car.
Oh, where's he retired there? Trackman. In the pits.
No, it was on the exit of that final little left-hander in Sector 3. No, that's a strange place to DNF. Anyway, it's a safety car. Gonna pop out. Will the medium guys come in? Marshall's in, James Brown is in, Harvey's in, Chip, Teabag, everybody coming in.
It's going to be a two-stop now.
Yeah, everyone in for hards. No, Hound stays out because he's a dickhead. Yeah, it's classic Hound. I'm going to hand these out in the end. Yeah. So everybody in bar Hound, who just likes to be known as I let her race.
Everyone's gone hard. Everybody.
Yeah, the cars can't do this 26, 27 laps. They probably can. They'll be fairly off near the end.
Carl have a 10-second corner cut or something there because he was held for ages.
We had 3. Carl and...
Oh, Chip.
Oh, God.
What's happened there?
Yeah, that's never good.
His damage as well on Chip, losing half a wing. End plate, shall I say? That race today was unreal from Max, wasn't
it? His entire left-hand side of the wing is gone. That's major damage on the left-hand side of Chip's car. He absolutely has to pit. I have no idea what happened, but there's nothing there.
It's going to put him back down.
Yeah, he has to pit. He doesn't have any choice.
16th, 17th, might be maybe all the way at the back.
I just wonder what the thought process is from Luckman and Hound to stay out on the mediums. Obviously, like, they're going to need another safety car to make that time up. It's probably a two-stopper now for the guys on the hards, which is the vast majority of the grid, but them two will have to pit again. Luckman is in. Hound stays out. Did Luckman miss the pit box? I don't think he did.
No, Luckman's in.
Yeah, Luckman's in. Chip, has he come in? Chip has come in as well, yeah.
To be fair, at this time of the race, the mediums will still be alright. And plus, the hards are going to have to stop again as well. They're not going to go to the end from here.
No, it would be 26 laps left in this race currently. Probably 35, maybe 34 under racing conditions, or 24. They'll go there, but they'll go there. It's just a case of how much time you're losing for that. You know, the last 5, 6, 7 laps.
If Hound can keep it within the top 5 by the time he pits, he'll get the performance with about another 10 laps in when they'll start going off. If they have to pit, he should jump them. Who knows?
Yeah, either box.
It's his Hound we're talking about.
Exactly, and he's the only one that's not pitted, so... But look, he's always at fault anyway, so it's irrelevant.
Positions made up.
Gonna have a look at the penalties there now. Well, we are on the safety car. So we got Osso with 3 seconds, Northpack with 10 seconds, safety car is in this lap, so I'm going to revert that and go back to the leader. Safety car in message in Brazil comes up early. There's a long way from the safety car leaving the pack to get back into the pit, so hopefully Hound holds the pack up enough. He's done enough of these restarts because he tends to do this, so it should be okay. Yeah. And he's gone.
It's caught him sleeping as well.
Yeah, absolutely has. Absolutely has.
Oh, course 5 abreast going into turn 1 it. Oh.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal at all, but Hound maintains that gap.
Over 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's on his. Ooh, bit of wheel banging behind. That's an RB. Who is that?
Oh, it's a bad one.
Oh,
it's
wowza.
3 of them.
Lucas is round. Geezer hangs on. Lucas and Anderson, I believe it was. Not exactly sure. I wasn't on board, didn't catch it, but Lucas is round and he's 10 seconds off the back of the field, so definitely an issue there. Guys chopping and changing here. Oh man. Guys just need to calm down a small bit. There's a long race left there yet.
Oh, he's struggling now. Marshall gonna go for it to turn 1.
Yeah, he should get this done handy enough. No, it is Hound, but he should catch him here. He doesn't.
Oh, the Ferrari's got a good drive.
Yeah. Ooh!
Damn!
Yeah, that warning could possibly be appealed, and he tags the rear of Marshall through turn 4 about 6 times, but he got there.
So I mean, if he can keep within this group for the next 5 laps, 6 laps, he's got a chance here.
Well, see, this is always the thing where the guy ahead stays out. Like, fair enough, he's entitled to do it. It doesn't mean you have to race overly aggressive behind to try and get past. I know you want to do it, but there's a time and a place. And, you know, Brazil, there's a couple of DRS zones, but it's not the easiest track to overtake. I know, I would imagine into turn 1 he'll be under savage pressure from a couple of them lads. I'm on board with T-Bag, and there's just a line of guys waiting for it.
I think Marshall might get him.
Yeah, he's on the outside this time.
Yeah, it's got him. Oh my god!
Yeah, 3 wide doesn't work there.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, James Brown backs out, to be fair. Had a look, but backed out. And Hound will now get sucked into many cars behind with DRS into turn 4. And he kind of does, but doesn't. James Brown is through, and that's Hound in P3. T-Bag and Harvey and Dave on the back. This is where they bridge that DRS to Cavlis behind, who's 1.2 back.
Can Marshall break the DRS?
And it's going to suit Marshall and James now to have Hound behind, just hold the rest up and try and sail off into the distance if possible. I'd imagine that 3 seconds, well, unless James Brown doesn't pick up another track limit warning, just from that onboard, I'd imagine that 3 seconds will be removed after the race, but
yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah. T-Bag now getting through. Oh, look, when it's gone. Oh wow, that's a VSC. I'm on with Lucas. That's on the pit straight, on the right hand side of the track, just after the start finish line. A holy DNF there.
Don't know.
Yeah, the barrier just kind of goes from left to right, and that's Northpack with another 10 seconds. Yeah, not sure. That's a strange one from Luckman. It will be a safety car by now, so Cody's Marshall's doing their best again, as usual for us. Some of these guys at the back, particularly Northpack and Lucas, they would probably like a safety car, but it doesn't look apparent at the moment. Oh
Oh,
no! That is
wow.
James Brown's race done and dusted.
All that work.
Yeah, I think at this point everybody knows the way the VSC is and the Delta. Like, there's no excuse for it anymore. Just hold it up. Just sit back. If you're a second, if you lose a second, you lose a second. Now he's going to lose 22 or 3.
Mhm. Ooh. Osso and Carl have got past Cabalis.
I'm surprised Hone didn't take that chance to nip in for the hards under the VSC. They would have got to the end if he dipped in, but he didn't. He has stayed out.
Cat and mouse, mate. Cat and mouse.
I'm just on board with Harvey, who's really trying to push past Hondo, and he has DRS on Hound, and Hound won't have it on the pit straight, so he should get this done here. He's deploying his battery as well, and he's nearly past at the DRS line. Oh wow, he's on the grass. Oh man. White.
Is he gonna get?
Yeah, he goes up the inside. He should get it done, but took a lot of grass with him.
Dave might get him now as well if he hasn't got DRS. Oh, he has got it. Will he come back?
Yeah, up the inside of 4, that's Dave. And he gets that done, that's Dave up to P4, Hound up to P5 on the mediums. As I said, though, he's not done too badly, but he needs something to happen in the last quarter of the race, or the last half of the race. Just about heading towards the halfway point now, 18 laps, so he needs something to happen. He needs a safety car, or at least a VSC. As I said, I'm surprised he didn't dip in under that VSC. Would have been a cheap pit stop. We'll take a look back through the field, see what's happening.
Carl's catching the hound now very quickly as well. Done well, 11 places up.
And that's Ross past Ralphie as we head towards turn 1 braking zone. Gets it done, back on the line. And a nice move from Ross. That puts him up to P10. James Brown and Lucas going at it as well at the back for the final points position. Obviously we give points to P15 here, so that's P1. That's our battle between James Brown and Lucas. Disaster for James Brown, starting there on pole, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken. Drive through down to P16 as we head towards lap 18. Disaster for James Brown. Bit of a spread though at the front. Marshall has broke the DRS, the T-bag. Harvey is clinging on to the back of T-bag and has dramatically reduced that gap at the front in the last couple of laps. But Marshall looks to have the pace here. It's going to get finicky, JJ, unless there's another safety car. The grip levels for the last 6 or 7 laps are going to be mental.
Yeah, 100%. If there's any tyre that can do it on this game, it is the hard.
Anderson has disconnected. That'll get him another invite.
Is he going to hold? He's also going to go for a move here, I wonder. He's close. He's close. Yeah, he's got it done. We end up slingshotting each other up to Hound in a minute.
Yeah, we're kind of hitting that point now with Hound. If he doesn't pit, he's going to lose badly if there's not another safety car. So
yeah, he has to pit now.
Yeah, he had a good quali session. He started in P4. He's in P5. He's not doing too badly at all, but he's going to get caught out unless that safety car comes out. Personally, I wouldn't be banking on a safety car. It's probable, but not something I'd bank my race on.
No, he's got the group behind that have caught up now as well.
Yeah, and he has pulled the trigger, so that is holding in for the hards now.
Bring him out 16th, wouldn't it?
Oh man, the midfield battle here is a bit crazy behind Ross. He's got Ralphie, Clay, Chip.
Clay on the inside.
And Geezer as well.
Oh,
it's getting a bit tetchy. Chip. Oh, yeah.
Will bang in.
Yeah. Edge your seat stuff there, JJ, but they've got through it. Nothing major. Oh, that could be big towards the end of the race. That could be very big towards the end of the race. You know what? Even if a safety car comes out, everybody's in the same boat. Everybody will need to pit again. Even Chip on them 9-lap all mediums. Northpack coming in for the softs. Hound is the only one right now that would not have to pit if a safety car came out.
Yeah.
So everybody's in the same boat. The lack of grip will be there whether people try to box to overtake, but there might not be enough laps left. I see it the way it is. Guys going to the end, but I guarantee there'll be a safety car. 6-7 laps left with somebody losing it with the lack of grip on them hards.
I forgot that last corner. I was running 100 dip the other 100 dip the other night. The last corner was treacherous on the mediums around lap 12.
Yeah, it is. There's a lack of grip there, big time.
Harvey's dropped out of DRS at two bags now. Claw back into DRS and Marshall.
Yeah, if Harvey can step it up here, it's just so hard, as you said. Once you lose that DRS, you just go backwards and backwards. Harvey snuck back in again, but he won't get DRS this time, I don't think. And this is where the issue is: you get that close and you drain your battery trying to get there, and it doesn't happen. But he's close enough. Harvey's well inside again, so I'd imagine by the time we get to the pit straight, they'll be in a good position. But the top three here have kind of pulled away from the front. At the front now, 3.2 back to Dave. Bit of a gap back to Otto as well. Ralphie with a 3-second time penalty. Not ideal for him, down in P11. Lap 21 of 36 here at Brazil.
He's dropped out of DRS again. It's like the last sector, T-Bear's got that nailed. Just off-roading a little bit there. And he's back in it now.
Yeah, and he's got it. T-Bag just using this DRS to recharge his battery as well. Ooh, wowza! That's going to be a safety car. Ross and Chip.
That's on the straight and all, two of them.
That's going to be and it is a safety car, so everybody's going to come back in now for mediums.
It's got to be a medium, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a case of who gets to the pit line and who doesn't. Or a Hound just passed it, stays out on hards. The Delta is going to kill him, so he's too far back. The Delta on this game, yeah.
He'd be lucky to get in front of Clay.
Yeah, yeah. That was the luck of the draw. If he pitted again, he needed another safety car, but it came too soon for Hound.
The hards might go to the end though, now with this safety car. the
Oh
ones he
yeah,
pitted early on.
for sure. The issue is everyone will be on the fresh medium. Depends where he is when everyone comes back out. I'd be absolutely shocked if everyone doesn't pit. But I've been shocked before.
What's Marshall?
Marshall's
Marshall's gone in.
T-Bag's
in.
Harvey stayed out.
Harvey stayed out. Dave's in.
I think that's a mistake.
Osso's out, in. Carl's in. Cavalis. This is Clay's in. Ralph. Lucas has stayed out.
Oh wow. Ralphie just nearly killed the Clay. Being there. Home stays out as well, so let's see where he is on the pit exit.
Yeah, I'll say that. P8, P. Got up to 7th.
I think that's a massive mistake from Harvey, Lucas and James Brown. That's a big mistake. There's just too many laps left. They're going to be absolutely annihilated.
14 laps they've had on them already. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, Carl's gone soft. Anderson's gone soft. Anyone else? No, everyone else medium. Course. They're going to be hot.
Yeah. Front two are going to be under savage pressure from the start. You can't fight that. 14 lap old, only 15, 16 lap old hards compared to a first set of mediums with Marshall with his pace. And the suits Marshall have James Brown behind as well. Yeah, I think that's a big mistake from the lads that didn't pit there.
I think James Brown had no choice, did he? Because he's had to drive through his so I think he's had to try and commit to the end.
Yeah, fair point, but still. There's just too many laps. If you can try and hang them hards out for the last 3 or 4 laps, but not with 10 or 11 or 12, I don't think.
No.
Who is in the pits? That is Ralphie. And he should catch the back of the pack by sector 3, so safety car should come in the end of this lap. Put by himself another one. Anyone on the hards was going to be praying for another one.
Has Nerf must have been lapped, has he?
Yeah, I think so. With the new rules for season 12, it does allow you to pit and quit when you've been lapped under the safety car, as the game does not allow you to unlap yourself, but he's hung on, so credit to him. He's in absolutely, he's in P15. Why give away a point?
He's going to catch the end of that. And that safety car's going to come in this one or next one.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. It is.
I'm going to stick on board with the first soft runner and the medium runners behind him, see if he can get past Hound. No bias or nothing like that, you know.
Yeah, Harvey got the jump on Lucas there, so we are underway again.
Carl's gonna go for it in Hound. Has he got enough? No. Harvey's no slouch though, is he?
No, he's not, but the tyre difference has to come into play at some point. He's just going to hope that Lucas keeps him up for as long as he can, but Lucas is not slow. He's definitely not slow. Yeah, Marshall all over the back of Lucas now. He should get this one handy enough. On the outside into turn 1.
He's through on Hound. Oh. Hound mightn't get it back with the DRS though.
Oh, it's mad.
Yep, he's gonna, is he?
Oh, T-bag going wide there through turn 4 as well. Home with 3 seconds now as well. Yeah,
Marshall
Harvey.
through on Lucas.
Yeah, Harvey's not going to have anything to answer for here. Marshall will take that. It's just a matter of when, not if. Probably do it here if I'm honest.
Expect T-Bad to get Lucas as well.
No. He's getting in turn 4, that surely. You would think.
Yep, and he's through.
Yeah, and that's Marshall 03 with 2 guys on 18 lap old hards behind him. T-back on 4 lap old hards and James Brown on 18 lap old hards. So Marshall in a decent position here for the race win on lap 27.
Oh, they're catching James Brown fast. Dave and Carl.
Yeah, 100%. And they will, naturally enough.
Dave gonna go for it? No. Wheel here though. Should be easy enough. No, back down. Oh.
Anderson and Hound having a good old tussle here now as well. Love that helicopter view. It's mint.
Oh, someone's out.
Yeah, coming together being Anderson and Hound, and that's Hound out on the P14.
Dave gonna get him now. Because there, he's got him. Dave's up to P5. Oh! Also nearly binned it into turn 1, turn 2. Easy dropping down. Massive gap now behind. 2 seconds off of Carl and James Brown and Dave. Harvey down to 3rd. Lucas got Harvey as well.
Yeah, that was going to happen. The thing is how Fulton Dave is going to be lighting on them mediums. Fulton Dave is on for a P2 here, I would say.
Yeah, Lucas though is on the hards as well. 20 lap hold.
Oh, P3, sorry. T-bag hanging in there on the 6 lap old hards as well.
Oh, it's so close now.
Now Harvey's got DRS as well, which will kind of save him a small bit, but if I was Marshall, I'd be so happy.
Yeah. Harvey's gone for it, made it stick.
That's point size geezer with the fastest lap as well, a 1:10.553 for him.
It's bringing the group behind back into play and all with these hard runners sitting at the front of this group.
For sure.
Yeah, look at that, Dan. Look, from P3, so in about a lap's time, from P3 all the way down to P13, they're all going to be in. Well, they are now, all in DRS.
Yeah. Mad stuff.
And it's in 3 seconds. Oh, that could be critical to Lucas and Teabag and James Brown with them 3-second penalties as well. It's going to drop them quite a way down.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely.
Cars through and James Brown.
Yeah, I suppose, look, with ooh, yellow flag, sector 1, that's a Ferrari. Who is that?
Nerve, is it?
Northpack again. He's having a torrid time. But he's in a position for P1, so... Or P1. 1 point I'm in. He's in a position to get 1 point.
Oh, them hard runners are struggling now.
Yeah, big time.
Teabag up through the inside of Lucas on the last corner. Nice move there.
And Dave gets Lucas as well. Dave is on for a podium here. He has the tyres, he has the grip.
James, careful. Yeah. You're asking for that, James. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Colin McRae, eat your heart out. Dave up the inside of Lucas. Marshall just coasting.
Yeah, quite
Like
enjoyable out for Marshall.
session,
Yeah, quite enjoyable out for him. He got through. Did what he needed to do.
Harvey's just had a side fucking language, but yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Teabag's been done by one. Lucas back fast through Dave. This is mental.
Oh,
someone's on the throat.
Someone's on the grass. That's Teabag.
Teabag. Oh, he's out. Oh no.
He's all over the shop. Yellow flag sector 1. He's continued on, so it won't be a safety car, but disaster for Teabag. All you know, P13 now.
Who's going to get the podium out of Carl and Dave?
I tell you what, yeah, Cablis isn't out of the running either with the penalties ahead. Just on board with Geezer and Clay Mull.
Lucas is past Harvey. No, it's not. Oh, this could end up bad. Oh. Dave's going to capitalise. He's up through the middle of Lucas. Can he get Harvey as well? This is mental, Dan.
Yeah, it is. It is, for sure. There's no way Harvey can keep full send Dave behind.
Positions game, we've got Marshall up 2, Harvey down 1, Dave up 4, Lucas up 14, Carl up 12, Cavalis 3, James Brown down 5. James Brown! Also Bosso up 4, Parton Size down 1.
I tell you what, Carl is in a good position here as well. Very good position. The softs to be gone off, we know, to be honest, but he's not in a bad place at all.
No. Dave's going to make it past Harvey. He's already passed. Is he going to get done by Lucas as well?
Yeah, he will.
Wow.
I just don't think there's enough time left for Carl to get in that position to take that final podium spot.
No, I don't think so either. Mind you, he's only got to get Harvey. I'm on board of Harvey now, see what his traction's like coming out the corners. And Soft's going to be screaming now as well. Also, right up the back of Carl. Osso's past Carl. Or is he? No, what happened there?
Final lap of the race. Right
James
now.
Brown's just been hit. James Brown's out.
Oh, wow.
Woo. Collided with the rear wheel of Osso.
Yeah, that's a shame. All things considered. Ralphie taking the fastest lap, 1:09.6. Geezer with 3 seconds of time penalties as well. As we were on the last lap, easy ride to the line for Marshall, 6.7 seconds ahead. Full send Dave with, I think, what I would say would be a well-deserved P2. Lucas in P3, but he has that 3-second time penalty. Harvey will take that final podium position unless something mad happens. Harvey and Lucas.
Anyway.
Yeah, fucking hell, why would you bother? Yeah, would you risk it? But anyway, each to their own. Oh god. Yeah, Lucas taking P4, Carl taking P4 after penalties.
Wow.
Cavalis P6, Claymore taking P7, Geezer P8, also P9, Hound P10, Anderson P11, Ralphie will take P12, and Norfolk will take P13. Yeah.
Some racer.
Yeah, it was. We'll get the lads into the party there now for the podium interviews. Marshall, Dave and Harvey.
Dave played a blinder there. Mediums was the right tyre. There we have it, Marshall taking the top step of the podium. He's always going to do that from that pit stop with the mediums, with the hard runners in front of him. Dave second and Harvey third, am I right?
Not sure yet, but They're still throwing champagne around on my screen.
Welcome, Dave. Well done, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Oh, knackered.
That was unreal. So that was, I was sweating here.
I'm shaking like a leaf, mate. Honestly, I'm shaking like a leaf. I had no. I just jumped straight on the controller as I walked to the door, so I was petrified, to be honest. But good.
Who are we waiting for?
I think they're all here, mate. They're all here.
Oh yeah. Nice. We will start with P3, who was Harvey. I called it on comms that not pitting was a mistake, but you still got P3. Obviously, Marshall took off into the distance with the fresh mediums. Do you still think that was the right decision?
Sorry?
Do you still think that was the right decision to stay out?
I was hoping for a safety car, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it was alright. They weren't too bad. I lost it on turn...
The last corner when he had a tank slapper.
Yeah, it was, yeah. And then I managed to still get DRS and teabag, luckily.
Yeah.
I managed to stay in front of you. But no, it was alright. Weren't too bad. Better position. Probably should have picked medium, really.
Yeah. But either way, it was a decent race, Harvey. Another podium. Took a win last week. P3 today, so second podium out of 2 races. You have to be happy enough for that.
Yeah, I'm happy enough with it. Well done to Full Send and Ian.
Yeah, good lad. Full Send Dave, P2. I know you're going to be happy with that, but...
Yeah, I'm totally surprised, mate, to be honest. A bit surprised myself. I thought I made a mistake because everyone boxed going onto the hards and I was on the mediums. I thought, have I made the wrong call here? I weren't sure, and I felt like I had so much pace I had to rein myself in a little bit, to be honest. I broke myself and went late, went deep into turn 1, and I could have had Harvey earlier, I don't know if you see. And then I had to do the work all over again. I felt like I could have catched Marshall, to be honest. No offence. But yeah, I felt good, especially doing the reserving Friday in Tier 1. I felt like I weren't too far off everyone, and I had to quit, but considering the day's events, I'm really happy with that, mate, to be honest.
Yeah, good job. Solid podium, P2 finish for you. And 20 points in the bag for yourself and the team, so happy days.
Yeah, that's my best finish at CDR. I've had 2 P3s, that's my first P2 being here.
You done well, because the group you was in, it was so tight. There was about 4 or 5 of you that could have, and whoever got past first was always going to, have a chance at the other 2 in front, but well done, mate.
Yeah, I was getting a bit angry because I was stuck. I felt like I was stuck because couldn't get past teabag. I had one in the corners, but I just couldn't get the straight line speed to get the moves done, and I was just trying to learn to be patient a bit. Do you know what I mean? So, but it came in the end, thank God. Well done, Ian. Well done, Harvey.
Yeah, good job, Dave. P2, the highest finish in CDR, so good for you. Good points for yourself and the team again, as I said. We'll move on to Marshall. You couldn't have been more happier to see Harvey stay out, I would assume. You just got onto the mediums. You did well in the race. Your quality pace was up there. And just at that time when the safety car went on the mediums, it was just plain sailing after that.
Let's go, Team Williams. Yeah! First of all, absolutely fantastic. Full send, Dave. Full send, definitely for that final safety car, mate. GG's. If there was another 30 laps, you might have caught me.
I'm not making a comment. Yeah, I'm not making a comment. I'm going to behave myself.
No, it's all good, mate. Mate, you had some pace on that last lap. Harvey, GG's. I want to say well done, Teabag. James Brown, there was some fantastic battling in that whole race. I think it was close for the majority of that race. I think the only thing that stood out to me from my own drive compared to I've had Harvey, my competition in my ear, was actually I just felt a bit more consistent than some of the other drivers today, especially in the second sector. As far as kind of seeing I was gaining time. So that was great. It was good to see because normally that's where I have my skill issues. But Brazil, when that final safety car, or what happened to be the final safety car come out, it brought back horrible memories from 2 seasons ago with me and King Luckman and Hound, where I went in for softs. They stayed out on their hards with I think it was 2 laps of racing, and I couldn't get past. I wish I stayed out on my hards, and I thought to myself today, I was like, a CDR, people generally stay out if there's a late safety car and they're on hards. So I'm like, do I come in or do I stay out on hards? So it was a tough call, but yeah, it's definitely the right call to come in for
I think
medium.
there was still 13 laps left, weren't there? So there's still a good chunk left. You've done the right thing.
There was, and to be fair, those mediums had 5% use from quali, but they were good to the end. So yeah, happy with that. But fantastic racing from and side by side with loads of drivers there. So that was really good to see actually how close the grid is in total. So.
Yeah, you know what? It's something I've kind of leaned on in comms tonight and watching tier 1 and 2. How close every grid is it's a bit mental this season so far. There's like 2-3 tenths between the top 10 every quali session, and yeah, it's great. It makes for good racing. Obviously the drivers that are here, I do the pots every season and tiers, and it's an impossible job, but you do the best you can to try and get everyone as fair as you can, spread out the constructors as best as you can to try and get that. The last 5, 6, 7 seasons we have had the constructors battle going to the last race, more or less. More often than not, the drivers' championship has gone to the last race, and I'm looking at myself now for next season going, oh fuck. Yeah, where do I go? But yeah, look, super job at the end of Brazil. We got Marshall taking the win, Fulton there P2, Harvey P3 making up the last of the podium positions, and special thanks to JJ Trim joining me on comms as well. It was a pleasure.
Anytime.
It's nicer to be in here than Nibs and fucking Bobo, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that actually it's competitive in quali and in the race without them. So it is nice. So actually, like where you said about the pots, I think this is probably the closest I've seen tier 3, definitely.
Yeah.
And watching some of the other races as well. I think there's tier 1. I think 3.5 tenths between the top 10 in Q3. So it's like. Yeah, amazing. Well done, guys.
Q2 was 2 temps, so
was it?
Yeah, it's tight, mate. Very tight.
Wow, well done, boys.
Yeah, it's always a hard one. Sometimes difficult decisions need to be made. Guys, why am I going from tier 3 to tier 3 to tier 1? That's why. So yeah, it's a difficult thing to do, but we do the best we can, try to balance it as fairly as possible. And at least good racing. So yeah, we're going to leave it at that. For tier 3, that's the end of the weekend for round 2. Join us again Friday night, 8:30 for tier 1 and tier 2. If anybody knows the track, let me know. I think it's Silverstone, but I'm not sure.
Silverstone.
Yeah, so join us again for tier 1 and 2 Friday night, 8:30 at Silverstone, and tier 3 will be again Sunday, 8 o'clock at Silverstone.
With a full grid.
With a full grid, yeah, it was a challenge today.
Congratulations, boys.
You've no idea. I spent the vast majority of the day getting this grid full. Had it at one point, then I didn't have it, then I had it again. Then Dave was a dickhead, and then I had it, and then I didn't. And here we are, 19.
Well,
it's alright.
I was in and out about 6 times in 3 hours, so yeah, it's understandable.
Well, I didn't get back from the Tottenham Villa game until nearly 7:30. So it's a case of trying to eat and try and put at least a couple of laps of TT in just to try and get my foot in. So Dave, well done, mate.
I never knew you could drive a 3-ton Sanyong at 125 miles an hour, so I learned something new today as well. So.
just to get back to the race.
Yeah, I made
committed,
it.
Mate, committed.
Yeah, exactly. That's a note to all you people that don't turn up. Be like full send Dave. See you later.
Alright, we'll leave it at that. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We will see you again Friday night.